Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And few... It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
We have already started here. Great chance! Mighty close.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that'll be a goal kick. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the pace and dynamism that this fella, Alejandro Garnacho, brings, I think, will always carry some menace. He's capable of coming up with a goal of the season. He's got...
Ahmad! Oh, it's come loose! And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's in on goal! Fernando Torres. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Nunez! Yes! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Number 20.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Nunez stood his ground strongly. That's an excellent interception. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that's a cracker.
Garnacho! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Strokes it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Goes in for the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
They've played it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Manchester United have their second corner now. Martinez. Pau Torres can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great ball, and he's in here. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Tries a shot! Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed. Rodri. Garnacho. Garnacho! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And the flag has stayed down. Menu. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come
That
their
is
way.
a great pick out. Haaland! Chance!
Oh, in he goes again! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So that's...
Nunez! And more and more and more. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, there's a probing ball, quality ball. Pulisic, and he's gone backward here, and that's an excellent interception. Dani Olmo, Lewandowski, Rafinha, tries to get it clear, and here's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest, willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid, maybe both actually.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gabbia gets across to intercept that. Abraham. This is promising. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Yamal. Oh, that's delightful. Gabbia gets across and deals with it. Fofana gets it clear. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Dani Olmo! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is good alertness. Dani Olmo. Rafinha, looking for the runner. Lewandowski, he's got the shot away! Musa. João Felix. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He steps in, and that's the end of that. João Felix. He's had a hit! He scores! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Now it's Rafinha. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Abraham. He's through here. Now it's here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! It's in! AC Milan are all square. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Cambio di giocatori.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
This has become one superb game of football.
Has a shot!
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and
Climbs up big! Oh, it's come loose. Barcelona are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Kubasi. Now Martinez. Kubasi.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Koundé.
recupero.
Kubasi. And that should get the job done.
Oh, that's ambitious.
De Jong. And there is the half-time whistle. Barcelona playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
So once again, we're underway.
Yamal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Musa. Always onto this.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Played into space out wide. Pulisic. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fofana. João Felix gets his pass away. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Milan are looking to break at pace. Good spot, he's seen it.
Can he put it away?
That's really well cleared. Rafael Leao. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Lacking in accuracy.
Pulisic will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.957
Martinez calmly anticipates. Dani Olmo. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, this looks sharp. Fofana. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Rafael Leao. Just the keeper to beat. Rafael Leao! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rafael Leao really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Barcelona are making a change now. Pulisic. Now it's João Felix. Rafael Leao. He's cut it out. And he's there to belt it away.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
João Felix. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pavlovic. Now it's Rafinha. Fofana gets over and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Chance! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Look at the space here. Shot a goal!
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's João Felix. Pablo Torre. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Gabbia cuts it out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Yamal.
Hits it first time! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Abraham! And that shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter,
Pablo Torre!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fofana, João, Rafael Leao, now it's Abraham, now it's Rafael Leao, João Felix, now it's Rafinha,
And here's the chance to counter.
the 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 90. Numero
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Numero 80.
Barcelona
Got a shot away!
Numero 28.
and somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Il numero 38. Il numero 14. Il numero 33.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's in!
Great hit! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan go into the lead. He's through here.
Can he finish? They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gavi. And that is as far as they're going to go.
It's a great ball.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Reinders.
Ci sarà un minuto di
He's
recupero.
cleared it out of harm's way. Referee's given a throw. Gavi. He can run onto that. Tomori. Half-time, extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Belts it on the volley. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Araujo gathers from the goal kick. Jovic. Now it's Joao Felix. Joao Felix is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Rafael Leao. Joao Felix.
And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's starting to look like a done deal.
Big chance!
Eric Garcia with the clearance. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pablo Torre. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, can he get onto this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Joao Felix is herring after that one. And that's that. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here.
There's the hit! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, well played. Looking for the run. And it's certainly onside here. Olise. Musiala. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. Kim Min-jae. Olise going full steam ahead down the left flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through.
Shapes to shoot! He scored! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why come...
He's had a shot!